comic book day books for next week. So I stamp my store name on it. They leave a spot so you can stamp your store name and stuff, and then not next week, the week after, free comic book day. Put them out. People come in, get a free book. Good promotion for just for the business and for comics itself. And then you get the other ones that they'll come in and complain because you put your store stamp on it. They'll say, you stamp these. Some of these I can get like $3 or $4 on eBay for. Why didn't you, but now they're stamped, they can't do it. Well, that wasn't the purpose of the whole, the whole free comic book day thing too, for you just to be able to get them and throw them on eBay. You know, it's there to promote your store, promote comics. But, you know, so like I said, I stamp them all, but, and you get some people say, oh, I don't want these, I gotta find a place that doesn't have the stamp on it.
Good luck.
Yeah. You'd be surprised when it says, hey, there's a little ding on this. It's free, who cares? Yeah, there's a bazillion of them out there. Most of them aren't gonna be worth anything. Just read it, you may like the book, and it's a free way to try a book that you may not have read before. And says, well, this is really good, I'm gonna try to start reading this on a regular basis. But some people, I don't know, some people just don't get it.
Hi, Scotty. Hi, Corey. Hi, Glenn.
Hey, Corey.
Hi,
Hey, that's like a good coffee.
You
got one for me?
No.
Yeah,
You don't drink coffee.
Could I have your leftover one maybe from yesterday, or?
Did I leave? Oh, snap.
Could I maybe have that?
Sorry. Apologize for that. Little problem there. Just keep on your toes, Glenn.
Yeah. You gotta clean up. You can just call me Pop if you want. You know, it's. Do you want to start over, like, just giving me a blanket apology for the whole day? Just say, Glenn. I used to try to get that from when I lived at home. I used to try to get that from my mother.
Yeah, right.
I did. I was just, hey, Ma, do you have anything to say today? And my father would say the same thing. She was when I go, why don't you apologize right now? Then you won't have to say sorry for all your mistakes throughout the day. But I think that's easier. Hey, look, I apologize for any mistake that I may make for the rest of the day.
Why would your parents apologize to you? It should be the other way around. You should be apologizing to your parents.
I apologize a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I apologize a lot. Yeah. Oops, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, your Negan shirt, very nice.
Yeah. Little Negan action on here, and with a skull.
He's not a good role model.
In the situation of the zombie apocalypse,
Right.
You want to be on Negan's side. Tell me who's living the best in that whole TV show.
No, that's true.
Right, you know, I mean, who's living the best? But
at what moral cost?
None of his crew was getting munched by zombies. Every time
unless he put them out there to get munched.
Well, because they deserved it. That was your punishment.
I don't know about that.
That was your punishment. There's laws. There are rules. You follow the rules, and you're fine. And you'll be protected. You'll be fed. You'll be taken care of. But you're with Ritz clowns. Someone's getting eaten every other day. Negan has the right.
You can't smash people in the head with a baseball bat.
You got to prove your dominance.
You like him, huh?
I love Negan.
Are you surprised, John?
Not in the least.
No, I didn't think so. I think you would be.
Not in the least.
I'm used to being in charge of a lot of things,
boy.
At that point, I know.
As alpha as I am.
No, I didn't say that. But I know when there's a time. I know when there's a time that it's like, all right, I know I'm not in charge. You're in charge. What can I do? What can I do for you? There comes that point. And Negan seems to know what's going on.
Ezekiel's people are pretty well fed.
I don't like
taken care of.
taking a person's girl though.
Yeah.
Taking a person's wife.
People doing that.
So you'd rather be walking around on your own trying to survive as one man or one man and a woman.
At the hilltop, you're at the kingdom, somewhere nice like that.
Yeah, but the hilltop and the kingdom, they're still not free. They're technically still paying
down by the beach.
They're still paying Negan half their stuff. Negan is a strong leader, a lot more than Rick. He's a lot more stronger leader than Rick.
Rick's a good guy though. Negan's a jackass.
Yeah, sometimes a good guy just can't be in charge. You know, because a good guy won't make the decisions that need to be made in that situation. It's survival now.
What decisions needed to be made?
You need to make.
I'm going to smash Glenn in the head with a baseball bat. That decision needed to be made. Seriously.
Yeah, because you had to show the rest of the colonies.
I'm taking your wife to bed. That decision needs to be made. That guy's a fucking asshole.
Right. You had to show the rest of the colonies.
People with all their T-shirts, their posters, Negan this, Negan that. People doing Negan cosplays and just like this Negan for Halloween. It's ridiculous. The guy's an ass.
I'm Negan. You have to show that you can't go to the outpost and blow up your outpost, there has to be repercussions. And
Who's he to decide that?
he's in charge. He was in charge.
Well,
Who's
he
Rick
just-
to
he just
decide
needs-
it? What
he
makes
just
him?
needs to die.
I mean,
He just needs to
Rick.
die.
Rick in this whole, if you look at The Walking Dead, Rick is the bad guy out of this whole
disagree.
time. Every place he goes to, that's usually running well,
just a black
he screws
cloud.
it.
He's a black cloud,
He
that's all.
screws it up. Everyone,
Black Cloud.
yeah, every place he goes
Everybody's
that's
got-
doing
he's
well
like
until
Elon
he
a
gets
little bit.
there, he thinks he should be in charge, and he usually somehow makes it so. He usually somehow makes it that he is in charge.
You're not going to
afterward.
convince me that Negan is the role model and the
I'm not saying
the
Negan's a
ideal.
role model, but Negan doesn't
You won't
hide it.
convince me.
Negan doesn't hide it. Rick hides it. Rick wants to be
And
in charge everywhere he goes.
It's written poorly in the story where like that many people are just going to bow down. They could all just rise up and just kill him anytime they want to.
Yeah, but they could have done that to Hitler too. They were afraid. I can't stand the comic version Negan anymore. I mean, now it's just F throughout the whole.
In the comic, he's lost his army. He's
Oh yeah,
just-
he's actually starting to team up with Rick now.
Yeah,
Rick
I
knows.
saw that.
Rick knows.
I saw that.
I need Negan.
I saw that.
It finally came.
don't think
Took him
so.
years, but Rick realized he needed Negan to help him.
I worked with this really cute girl who talked about her guy like every day. Like she loves her boyfriend.
Yep.
And this was on my last job. We sat right next to each other, and she saw the episodes with him, and she said, "You know what? If that happened, then I had to go to him. All right." You know, and I'm sitting there like, "What?"
It could be worse. He could have had to go with you. She could have had to go with Eugene or something. You know, it's
You're judging Eugene and Negan based on their physical appearance and which one you'd rather sleep with.
female. Yeah.
That is interesting.
DC's got this thing where they're gonna create new characters and revive some older unused characters and use that as like their platform for kind of branching out as far as
Let's hope it sells.
I just don't understand why Marvel didn't do that. If they wanted diversity, just use characters they already had or create new ones.
like everyone screams they want diversity,
Which is fine,
Then when
I
they
get
put
it.
out diversity books, no one buys them or
Right.
they
I get
complain
that,
about them,
but
whatever.
Not to the expense of we're gonna kill Bruce Banner to make the Hulk Asian,
Yeah.
or we're gonna take out Tony Stark for a
No,
while.
that's the main that was the main complaint about how Marvel does it. Is there, we're gonna kill Tony Stark to make the
dumb.
black girl Iron Man or whatever.
So DC is going to do it the right way.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's
And
the right or wrong way,
no,
but they're gonna
if
try
nobody-
it.
But if nobody reads it, like
Right.
it fails,
Right.
and you hope it doesn't, because as a business owner, I want everything to do
Right.
well. But just say
You want Asian kids reading comics. You
Right.
want black kids reading comics.
Right,
you know?
I want kids. I want people reading books,
Yes.
right? But just say it doesn't sell, then they can actually say, "Hey, look, we went about it the right way," and it just shows you that what you're clamoring, what the world is clamoring for on the internet.
Right, exactly.
Right.
They
You're
don't
just
support the
clamoring,
idea.
but you're not. You're right. But you're clamoring for it, but you're not supporting it by buying the
And that's
product.
what they said. The main reason why they want to put well-established named artists is to initially pull customers in to just have those names be enough of a draw to launch the.
And
the
to start it
imprint, get it
off,
off the ground.
and to have John Romita Jr. start off this whole
he
thing.
has a huge name.
No, I know.
I
can't wait.
think he sucks.
I
but
am
a lot
wanting.
of people are fans.
I am going to be the first one to pull that first one out of the book and sit down and read it because he is actually drawing that. And how can you not want to
The
read?
sarcasm is unnecessary. I think
What do
he
you mean
sucks.
sarcasm?
You think he
He
sucks.
said he was gonna- he said he was gonna
we can
read
move
it.
past
He
that
didn't
and
say
just
he
say
wasn't gonna put it back.
that a lot of people like him, but
Right.
his fans aren't really here.
Can you believe he said I was sarcastic?
Yeah, well,
I'm
I'm just trying to have
Decade plus, this is what
I'm
you
just
get.
trying to make a regular point and
Leave
say
the
that
coffee behind.
he's one of the
Guys,
names who's
take
a
it.
super well-established artist in the industry, and he has a lot of fans.
Right,
Just
and-
not down here.
No.
Obviously, none of us like him, but he does have his fans, or else he wouldn't be
But
working.
instead of making Sam Wilson Captain America, they should have just put out a Falcon book and promoted the hell out of it and see what it does. But instead they say, "Oh no, we're going to take out Steve Rogers and make Sam Wilson."
Well, if
Cap."
something happens to Steve Rogers, someone has to still be Captain
which makes
America.
sense, but the only reason
well,
why
Steve
they're
Rogers
doing
became
it-
100 years old, so someone had to become Captain America. You had a great Bucky as a Winter Soldier was a great Captain America.
right.
But I mean, what other guy to grab is your right hand
Well,
man?
no, what I'm saying is they only did it so that Cap could be
Oh, right,
a
exactly,
minority.
right.
Instead of, if they wanted more diversity, just put out a Falcon book. Use
Right,
a character they already
he was
have
already
and
there.
give them their own book. Why kill Jim Rhodes? Give Jim Rhodes his own book again.
Right.
Instead, we got Tony
Make him
Stark.
Iron Man.
We got Tony Stark in some coffin somewhere, and some girls running around as Iron Heart now. It's like, why? It's like, why does Amadeus Cho have to be the Hulk to have his own book? Why did Bruce Banner have to die? Just
Question
to
is,
have
why
an
does
Asian
Amadeus Cho even have his own book?
I don't know, because that character sucks.
I think he's a cool supporting
He's
character.
a
in the-
great
in the
supporting character. So DC's putting it out there that, hey, if you don't support this, then obviously shut your mouth. Because we've done it. We're giving you something with
They
good
want your whole
writers,
imprint.
good artists, not like Marvel who just puts some guy they found on the homeless guy that was down in the subway system. Hey, come on here, draw this book for us. You know, they're going to do it right. And if it's not supported, then they need to say, look, you guys didn't support it. So quit your bitching on the internet. Because that's all you're doing is bitching. You don't even support the comics. You just want to hear yourself talk. And then the rest of the other companies can actually look and go, this is how we need to...
That's the step that need to be taken to move the comics industry into
Right.
the present day.
Right, and they'll say, DC just did it, it's working, now we've got a groundwork on how to do this, and what can we do to improve on it?
Right.
And let's hope that's the way it goes.
And just an example of like having an established character that's really fucking cool, but done completely wrong is Black Panther. Like I would love to read a Black Panther book. I've read great Black Panther books in the past, but that book fucking sucks right now. It's awful.
It is
looks
awful.
like shit. It's written like shit.
Right.
What the fuck's the point?
It's written by a black guy, so that's
Oh,
okay.
can't touch that.
Can't fire him now.
Fuck your mama.
You know, it's...
It's just not readable.
Put
Yeah.
out a good book with a good story with a good character.
I've read a lot of
care
great
less
Black
what
Panther
nationality
stories.
the character is.
It's a mid-level character. You need that's what you need. Those ads need to be in the X-Men books. Need to be in the Spider-Man books. The books that are selling 80,000 copies a month. You need to put the ads in those books. You don't need an X-Men ad in an X-Men book. You've already picked up the X-Men book.
You already got me. I'm already reading that.
Right. They need to take those lesser titles and push them in the big books. Possibly even.
But you got to put talent on the books.
Right.
It doesn't matter what color they are, what religion they are. If they can't draw, they can't write. It's just the book is going to fail no matter what.
We're trying to find the next new big guy that we can sign cheap. Well, that's what they have. That's what they used to put out. And I used to like a lot of the old anthology books that they do. Marvel premiere, and it would be the Paladin. And it could have been some guy that's never really went, hey, we're going to do this story. You pick it up, and this kind of looks good, and you may like it. And people say, wow, we really like this. That guy gets a little more work. And then people are starting to, there's a buzz about this writer. And they say, hey, let's throw him on one of our bigger titles and see how he does. You know, now it's just, hey, we're just hiring you. You've never written or drawn since you were 15. But hey, we think maybe you can do it. That's what it seems like Marvel pulls out now for new people.
You open a Marvel book and you just like, what am I wasting my time for?
You know what was sad is let's go to Power Man and Iron Fist.
Oh, let's not, please.
I liked it. Yeah. I actually have liked. I mean, I've fired it now, but I kind of like the story. But the artwork was atrocious. That is the goofiest looking Luke Cage I have ever seen in my entire life. Look at this crap art of Luke Cage, right? I mean, then you go and you go through as a man. The story's okay, but this artwork is bad. We've got a TV show that we should be promoting by giving good art to push the shit out of this book because we got TV.
He's a badass on TV.
Right, and everyone's watching the Netflix TV shows.
Everyone's watching that shit.
So they're gonna come in here and ask you, is there a Luke Cage comic?
Right, you're gonna say,
How the hell are you gonna hand him this?
Right, but now you turn the page and boom, you get this
Bam.
artwork for an ad.
Yeah.
Now look how awesome this artwork is, right? For an ad to this crap right here, to this crap.
Yeah.
I mean, at that point, when you turn the page and the artwork for the ad of the same character that's in the book that you're reading is better, why do you even want to read this book?
That looks more like the show.
Yeah, and this looks like Luke Cage that you've known and loved over the years. Yeah. So they get Dale.
Why would you give
Fucking
this
Marvel.
a chance when that's what the ad in the book was? How
Like,
dumb
what
does
the
that
fuck
look?
is that?
Dale Keown is draw. Someone paid Bic Shavers or whatever, Magic Mike or whatever, is paying Dale Keown to draw this
Page, yeah.
in a book that has got the worst
Dale
artwork
Keown's
to begin
top-notch
with.
talent.
He is top-notch
Came to draw the whole
talent.
fucking book.
Yep.
What would you
Not
do in
been
trade?
bad.
I'm just saying.
I've only gone in here once, and that was just because but that
Very
other
nice
one, the
color,
Haver House,
huh?
I rarely get down to that plaza. Yeah. I've only
Very
gone down
nice
there to
color on
use
the
CBS,
pages. It's
but
not
so,
still
but I know what you're
creamy
talking about.
nice.
Not good.
Like especially on the
I would definitely.
I mean, it's really white on the.
You don't have to sell me on it. I can see what it is.
All right. That's
It's about a very good book.
Yeah, maybe an 8.
Not an 8. Are you nuts? It's like maybe a 4. Yeah, an 8.
A 7, you think?
No.
Okay.
I mean, it's. I don't want to pick it apart.
Yeah.
But if you just hold in the light, you can tell someone. You can tell someone wrote on it, right? I mean, at one point here, wrote on top of it,
yeah.
and it's all. I mean, it's not written, but you can see someone wrote over it. You got to get the right light for it.
Yeah.
But you can see it. It's all down in here.
Okay.
You know.
I never noticed that.
The pages are kind of yellowing. They're not white. You know. It's.
But compared to what I saw on eBay, it's pretty nice.
You know. I mean, look, and you still got even stains and shit here.
Yeah.
I mean, there's the back cover is, I mean,
Scuffed, yeah.
there's dirt. I mean, you
Scuffed,
can,
yeah.
yeah, you know. So I mean, that's far from it. That's far from an 8.
I don't grade the.
I avoid the detox.
What do you call them?
I'll deal with the males, I won't deal with the females. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What would you give me in credit? These are 25 a pack. What's the credit worth on all that?
I'm looking.
So are you?
It's gotta be good money in the book.
No, it's, I think in this condition it's worth like $12.
Really?
That's it. I mean, hey, it's actually worth more than the price that was on the back of the book. I'd give you like $8 in credit.
Would you give me a pack of the ice?
What's that?
Packet 17.
Oh, $8 in credit.
Oh, okay.
There's this goes for $12. Why would I give you $17 for a $12 book?
Man, can be hopeful, right? Or would you give me 15 in credit? How about 10?
No, $8.
$8? Okay.
My boss's boss.
I'll do it.
Did you at least get it when I says I haven't seen you in 6 months?
I didn't miss you.
I haven't missed you. Were you at least taping for that?